Welcome to Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is. Mark gave you a reminder this morning, Mr. Mark, my husband. So you know it is 2 cards, right? At 2 o'clock, right? On, I have a shadow there. Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, and we are here. So I am excited to share these products with you because these projects, is the light on? It seems dark in here. There, that might be better. Anyway, these projects that I am making today both use brand new items. Brand new items. Did you know that Stampin' Up! Has new items out today? They do. They have 2 new kits. I think they know it's Tuesday too. 2 new kits, and all of the online exclusives that are new for November are out and ready, and I'm using 2 of them today. How many 2s can I do? Anyway, if you have stumbled upon my Facebook page, my name is Julie Salva. You are at Stamp and Shine with Julie Salva, and I can't guarantee creative genius here. In fact, I think I can guarantee a significant lack of creative genius here, but I can guarantee fun. I can guarantee fun. So with that, let me get my computer. I should have already had it set up. I totally forgot. I'm like, normally I can see their comments. What's the problem right now? That's because I don't have my other screen going. So we'll have that set up so I can see your comments. I can see when you say hi to me, which I love. I can see when you say, Julie, you're the best. I haven't seen any Julie, you're the best comments come through yet, so that's concerning. But Pam said hi, Joan said hi, Linda said hi. Linda gave a big shout out to Mark for being a good sport. Lisa said hi, so I'm just gonna wait a minute for those Julie, you're the best comments. Let's just see if any of those come up so I can move on. No, but Charlotte's there. Ooh, Charlotte from Alabama's there. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to move on anyway. So here we go. So let me get situated. Let me get my pile of things. I cleaned, part of my desk off so that you guys wouldn't think I'm a total slob. But then there's the other part. But you guys, I'm busy creating. The first week of the month, I am always creating. So I create for Tuesday. I am creating for Card Club, which is later this month. And I will tell you, we are using the North Pole delivery bundle for that. I just love it. I love that bundle, and I haven't used it. I did it for a free class a couple months ago, and I'm like, I want to play some more with that one. So that's going to be Card Club this month. The Stamp and Shine Club, as a side note, you can join Stamp and Shine Club, or you can do it 1 month. Try it out. So I'm creating those. So that's 4 projects there. I am creating, well, I can't tell you yet. I'm creating something that's coming soon, and it's going to be really great. So I'm working on that. Just a lot of things, plus my weekly gas video. So I am telling you, I should be manifesting creative genius, but I just have none. Oh, Lisa and Trisha both said I was the best, and Pam said I was the bestest. So I can quit rambling, and away we go. All right, so let me move the phone down, okay? And let's get going here. I know you guys, if you've just stumbled on here, you're probably like, the bantering enough. But if you've been here before and you've come back, well, you know the bantering is it's part of it, right? Okay, so Diet Mountain Dew. Notes right here, things I want to remember to talk to you about. My little Lazy Susan type thing with all the things that I grab on the regular. This right here is meant to keep me organized. It is a stunning failure. But that's okay. That's okay. We're ready to go. All right. Let me move this out of the way so you don't see too much of that. All right, let me get my close-up magic glasses on. You're going to need to know I have those. And big news. Let me show you. Look what we have here. Nadine sent me a scoring blade. What? I am back in business. Park the Dark has never been parkier, and I have a scoring blade. Super exciting. So let's get going. All right, so I want to show you, I'm going to put the card over to the side for a minute. I want to show you some of the pieces here, and this bundle that I'm going to show you, brand new, online exclusive, is called Hobby Haven. Love it. Because what it does is it features hobbies that we may have. So for example, I'm going to move this down a little bit lower for you guys. Okay. So this paper is my favorite because one of my favorite things to do is read. I love, love, love to read. Particularly enjoy historical fiction. You can see the B side is just a little bit of a splatter, and that's actually what we're going to be using today. And then, as with several other of our papers that have come out, we have these die cuts, which I really like. So all of them feature hobbies, whether you plant, whether you... I don't even know what that is. So whether you do that, I don't know. Baking, you've got your coffee espresso machine, decorating. I love this art easel. Oh, this can bug me. Can somebody give me a suggestion about what kind of hobby this might be? If you like to sew clothes. Now, I will tell you this I have discovered was, or is, let me grab one so I can show it to you in a little bit closer manner here. This is a embroidery thing. For a split second, I thought it was a toilet seat. It is not. It is not. Maybe your hobby is self-care, you know, photography. Anyway, I love these die cuts. They really hit them all. But let me show you, let me put this over here, the rest of the paper here, okay? So again, this paper is part of a Hobby Haven bundle. So we've got the book paper. That's what I'm going to use. You've got the kind of that self-care there, then the B side. That you get 2 of each. Okay. Here's for my cooks, my people who like to cook. Jackie is a great cook, a great baker, but a great cook in general. You know my Jackie, my daughter-in-law. Maybe you like plants and comfy chairs. Who would not like that? That's a fun page. And then my seamstress people, my sewers, my people who iron for a hobby. I don't think there's a huge crowd of those, but maybe you're an ironer. I do know some people that ironing is relaxing to them. I don't understand it, but I know them. So anyway, so this is the paper. So it really, really is super cute for my hobby people. So let's see what we're going to make today. I'm going to set this over here. And here we go. So I told you I'm going to use this paper. This is the books. I'm going to use that. I can scoot those pieces over. This is the stamp set. Now you see, this is the new packaging that Stampin' Up! Has. And if you like it, fantastic. And if you don't like it, unfantastic, but it's irrelevant because it is what it is. So I think it's going to be great for storage. So when you open it up, you have your stamps right in there. I've got the one stamp that I'll be using that says you're the best, and you'll see me stamp that. So that's what that looks like. So you've got the stamp set. Also a couple more in here. So happy to have you in my life. And I'm going to use this one too. You deserve all the good things. I think you've got this is sweet. Deep breath. Friends like you are golden. So yeah, it's a super cute stamp set. And it does, of course, have dies that coordinate with it. So the Creative Haven dies. And you can see the image here of all of the dies. I'll show them to you. But the pictures on the front, I mean, that's pretty solid right there. So you got a couple leafy fronds. You've got some tags, which I love. You have the tag inserts so that you can have the hole if you need it. And then this is the banner. And I'm going to go on and put it back here because I used that for this card. So this is the bundle. If you wanted the whole suite, which includes the bundle, the gems that we're going to use, some ribbon, the paper, the whole bundle is $77.50, which I think is really a pretty good deal. Okay. So let's get going. So here's what we've got. I've got a piece of pecan pie cardstock. This is cut to 5.5 by 4 1/4. I've got a piece of Very Vanilla cardstock. What? Very Vanilla? You hadn't used that in a while, right? I have not. This is cut to 4 by 5 1/4 in theory. Let me see if I did it right. I did. Okay. Then I have cut 2 squares from my designer series paper, and you can use any paper you want, but you're going to want the squares. These are, I think, 3.5. Yep. 3.5 by 3.5. Okay. So I've cut 2 of those, and let me show you what we're going to do. This is a fun fold, but it is a super easy fun fold, and it's going to give you a bigger bang for the buck than you may be expecting. So all I'm going to do is take each square, and I'm going to fold that square in half. Okay, so just point to point. You could score if you want to. I really should, because I should use Nadine's scoring blade, but this is such an easy fold right here. So just folding it in half and then bone folding. So there's one. And then some of you guys might start to remember this as we move along. This is actually, I found a card that had this fold, and I was like, you know what? I really liked that. And I don't think I used that in a long, long time. I know I haven't, in fact. So I pulled that card. In fact, I think I have it. I do. I have it right here. I'll show it to you at the end, because I'm actually sending it to Jen Drake's husband's grandmother. I think that's who it is. She's turning 90, and Jen asked for cards. So I was like, well, I can send that to her. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the folded square, and you're going to adhere it to the back of the vanilla. You're only going to do one side, though. Okay, so let me grab that. The front part is going to open up. Okay, so you're only going to do this side. Now, here's a thing you want to keep in mind, okay, as you fold your paper over, okay? What you want to keep in mind is that, let me get it here. I can't talk and go there. Oh, that is good. What you want to keep in mind is as you open it, if you have a pattern, you want to make sure that the pattern opens in such a way that it's, if you can, that it's not totally upside down, and this one's not. If it is upside down, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. All right. I'm glad I said it was going to be fine, because this one's going to be upside down. I should have looked first before I folded, but it's fine. Somebody would still love this card. I know they would. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one on, just like that. Fiona, every time, Fiona. Okay, so now you can see that this is going to open up, like so. Now, the cool thing is that I'm going to mat it on top of this pecan pie. In fact, I can go on and do that. So I'll go on and do that. The back is pretty too, though, isn't it? Fiona, you're killing me here. Killing me. It's a good thing that the people love you. And by people, I mean you guys and me and Mark. We do love her, man. We are dog people here. Okay, so this is how that's going to go. Easy, right? Super easy, but it looks like it's a little bit trickier than it actually is. But this isn't even the main part. This is just the fun fold. The main part is yet to come. And this is where you're going to have a belly band. And you can make this belly band whatever you want it to be. I mean, you can really, really amplify that belly band. You can do whatever. So what I've done is I've grabbed a piece of Pool Party, which is one of the colors in here. How do I know? Because I look on the back of the DSP, and it always tells me, what's DSP? Designer Series paper for my newbies. Remember how I tell you guys, Stampin' Up, we don't want to just name something paper. We want to create a complicated name, if at all possible, one that doesn't sound fun in the slightest, and well, I think Designer Series paper is it. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus here, and I'm going to go on and adhere this firmly, but not too tight, because I want it to be able to move, right? And then I'll just trim this down right here. It doesn't matter if it's straight or not, it's not going to show. Okay, then I told you guys that this is the banner that comes with this, and I've already cut it out. So I've got that. I cut it out in Very Vanilla. So now I want to stamp my sentiment on here, okay? Trisha, ironing is as much fun as fussy cutting. Well, guess what, sister? We're going to be doing some fussy cutting in a minute. I'm going to stamp it in Pecan Pie. Pam and Kathy have said hi to one another. They are sisters and may well be in the same room. Hi, Terry. Okay, so you're the best. I'm going to actually stamp this on my foam pad. Sometimes I find with acrylic stamp, or what is it? Acrylic stamps, yeah. No, photopolymer. Photopolymer stamps. Especially when I'm first starting to use them, I get a better image if I use my foam pad. This is our non-sexy focus of the day, the foam pad. And that's a great image, right? Look how cute that is. You're the best. Okay, close this up. And then I'll set that over there. What I'm going to do is grab a couple of these that I've pulled out. So I have the book, which I love. I want to keep the book thing. I've got a cup of coffee because, I mean, who doesn't love, I'll move that down a little bit more. Who doesn't love reading and drinking a cup of coffee. I do. Maybe you guys are tea people. I don't know, but I do love a coffee. Okay. And then I have also punched out this banner. This banner was in the die cuts. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take this. Now, if I put it just like that, that looks okay, right? That looks okay, but it is a little shorter than I'd like. Although I don't, it looks okay. What I'm going to do is this. I want it to be a little bit longer as I layer it. So I'm going to trim this down. You're like, Julie, Salva, wait, whoa, what are you doing there, Salva? You wanted it to be longer and you're cutting it shorter. Okay, listen to me. Now I'm going to cut this piece off. So now what I'm going to be able to do is put, see, magic paper. If I don't like it on one side, I just flip it to the other. I'm going to put this up where I like it. I like it right about there. Okay. So it's just a little bit taller than it was before. And then I'll take this other half. No one's going to really see this. I'm a big fan of things that no one can see. And I'll adhere this one so it hangs a little bit longer. There we go. So was it okay without trimming it like that? It was, but I do like it a little bit longer. So this is going to go on my belly band. It's going to be part of my focal point. Okay. So you could see where I would adhere that right there. Now, before I do, I want to grab, going back to the old school linen thread. You don't like coffee? Lisa, do you like tea? Linda, Barnes & Noble and a cup of coffee strolling through the books. Girl, you are speaking my language now. I love that. I am sad that bookstores aren't as prevalent as they used to be, because oh my goodness, I would love that. Sometimes I would go with Mark, like if we were out of town and he was working, and he'd be like, I don't know what you're going to do while I'm working. And I'm like, drop me off at the bookstore. I'll be just fine. And I was. So I just wrapped some of the twine, the linen thread, around here just several times. Okay. It doesn't really matter how many times. That's just up to you, like what you want to do with it. All right. And I'm going to tie a bow to it in just a second. But before I do, I'm going to go on and adhere it, because for me, it is easier to tie bows with fragile things like linen thread if they're adhered somewhere. Okay, and we've used the girls before, but in this case, we will use dimensionals. I put the dimensionals on the belly band. Here's a tip, instead of on the back of the tag, because sometimes I can put it on the tag thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be fine. And then the dimensional actually sticks to a part of the card that I don't want it to be stuck to. So putting it on the belly band guarantees me some safety there. Lisa has a Southern sweet tea. Well, yeah, you're in North Carolina. I guess you do. So, okay. Oh, look at Linda. You are just describing a little bit of heaven for me with that bookstore. Okay, so now it's a little bit easier to tie. I'll tie my linen thread there. Good. And this time I'm going to let it be a little bit loosey-goosey here. I think I like that look. Okay, I think it's just kind of fun. So I left that a little bit. I might scoot it up a little, but that's all. There we go. Okay, but I still have my book and my coffee that I want to adhere on here as an accent. So I'm going to do same thing. I'm going to put my dimensional on the belly band so I can make sure that I don't adhere this anywhere that I don't want it to be. Okay, and then the coffee's okay because I'm going to put it down here. So there's my coffee. Oh, you guys, let me move that light. How cute is that? So cute. Now, I should have already stamped, so now I'm going to need you guys please to join me in a moment of prayer that I stamp this correctly, since I have everything else done. So this is the stamp that says you deserve all the good things. So I'm going to ink that up in pecan pie again and just put it right in the center. Please work, please work, please work. It worked! You deserve all the good things. So how sweet of a card is this? It is a great card to give to somebody. It's a great card to open up. You could put a gift card right there. It would be hidden by the belly band. If you need to hide a little more, then just use a little bit wider belly band. Okay, but then you see this band is going right on the top. It's going to slide right down as soon as I move that book piece. And look, you're the best. This is a great suite. It is absolutely something that you guys are going to want to add to your next order. So again, it's an online exclusive. That's where you'll find it. You know what I did forget to do that I don't want to forget to do? I wanted to put, where did I put them? They'll turn up. Maybe they're right there. They're not. I have the matching gems. Okay. See, there they are right there. As soon as they turn up, we'll add them to it. Okay. Because this is graded. It goes with this bundle. So if you got the whole suite, it would come with it. And then this is the card that inspired me here when I was going through my cards to send this to Adam. I guess that's Jen's husband, grandmother. That I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that technique. So there you go. And then inside, there's her sentiment. I signed it, Jen's Tennessee friend. Because sometimes, I mean, people don't know. They're like, I don't know you. So anyway, project number 1 for TWOSday. Do you like it? Is this a suite that maybe intrigues you? Something that you may choose to get? I don't know. But if you do, you know a girl. Okay, project 2. Now, I have done 2, thanks Christine, Lisa, Kathy, Linda. I have done 2 projects so far featuring Bath & Body Works. So why not do 3? This was the one from last week. If you didn't see it and you want to learn how to make it, go back to last week and I show you how to make it. Okay, then this one is one from several weeks ago, and I think I told you guys I pulled off the accent, but this is designed to hold the foaming soap. Okay, so you can see that. So I'm going to do one more because we all got excited about Bath & Body Works, and we got real excited when Jen Drake let us know that the hand sanitizers were on sale last week for $1. So several of us, I think, bought 24 of them. Lisa, you got that hobby set. Good. 24 of these. I am one of those that bought 24 of these. So I got to figure out a cute way to package it. I got it covered. No one need fear. Julie Saba is here. All right. So here we go. So here's how I'm going to flip. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. You know what? Before I get started, I do want to, well, no, I'll do it. Let's get going. I cut a piece of old olive, and I learned how to do this from Erica Serwin. And I know many of us are friends with Erica Serwin, and isn't she a fantastic stamper? She is just really, and a lovely person. In fact, I have partnered with Erica, Rhonda Wade, Melissa Faust, Deb Smeek, and Ange McKay to bring you a Santa's Workshop craft along. Registration for that, though, ends tomorrow. I will show you. You're going to be making cards. You're going to be making little giftables, especially those kinds of things we talk about that are great gifts to give to people. Little Secret Santa. Look at that. That's one of the things we're going to teach you how to make. And then on the back. So that's a super cute little giftable you'll learn how to make. This is another one. I'm not showing you all of them, okay? But this is another cute one. It's a double column fold using the ornamental Christmas. And then again, a sentiment on the back. So if this interests you, you can participate. You can either get the craft-along kit ahead of time, or you can purchase just the tutorial. But that's going to be fun. If you're on my email list, I know you've got information about that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to score using my scoring blade. Thank you, Nadine. Park the Dark. So on the 3 3/4 inch side, I'm going to score at 1. Ah, so good. And then at 2 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to flip it. And on the 4 3/4 side, I'm going to score at 1. And then again, I'm going to score at 2. Okay. So this is what we have here. This is what it looks like. All right. I held it there for a minute because I know sometimes some of y'all screenshot these, as you should. And then we're going to cut our slits. And I found when I put this together, sometimes I had to go back in and trim down a little bit, but I won't do that yet. If I have to, I will. And it didn't affect anything. It's still a super cute project. And this is very, very quick and easy. Once you make one, you're like, yeah, I can do that. Okay. So I'm just going to burnish. Want to make sure we do that. Okay. There we go. And there we go. There and there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do next. Easy, easy. I'm going to take these two flaps right here. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus because I want them to stay together. And I'm going to adhere these to the inside here. Oh my goodness. No, ma'am. Don't do it. There we go. I had a little extra Stampin' Seal, so I got to pull that back up. There we go. All right, so to the inside right here. Okay, see what I'm doing? See what I mean by the inside? One. And let's get this one folded up here a little nicer. Two. All right, and then this is going to go right around the outside. Don't worry, you're not going to see it, okay? So I'll put a little Stampin' Seal here and a little bit here. Now, can you use tear and tape? Sure. I would not use regular seal. I would use something strong, though. I suppose my green glue nut jobs, people can use green glue. All right, so you see we have this little box here, and this is going to fit right inside, but I think we can make it even cuter. I know we can make it even cuter. So what we're going to do is take our scissors. Now, you could have done this beforehand if you wanted to. I did not want to. I know you might be thinking, sure, Salva, that you made a mistake. I did not. I did this on purpose. And I'm just going to cut down, okay, from, that top angle to the end. If I had done it a little bit better, it would have gone right to that corner, but it's still going to be fine, okay? And then again, right here, just the top down to there, okay? So now we're looking real cute, but we got to decorate it. We got to make it even cuter, okay? So, and that doesn't count as fussy cutting, Trisha. You're fine on that, but there is fussy cutting to come. So what I have done is I have taken a piece of 1x6. This is from the North Pole delivery, okay? And I'm just going to put adhesive all around it. And then I'm going to adhere it all the way around this. I'm going to fasten it in the front because what I'm going to put on here will cover that up. Okay, so just kind of fold, bring it around back. This is way easier, and I got to give Erica full credit on this, than cutting 57 little tiny individual pieces, right? Like cutting that size and that size and that size. This is way, way, way easier. It's a little crooked right there, but that's okay. No one's going to be able to tell, except me right at this very moment, so I'm going to fix it. Salva, you are a mess. A mess, I tell you. Okay, there we go. So we've got that done so far. So that's pretty cute, right? And pretty easy. Then I have another piece that has been cut right here. And I cut this to 1.5 by 2 3/4. Okay? And this is going to go, hey, Fiona. Mom is on the camera right now. Fiona is under my desk. And when she gets under my desk, she likes to, for some reason, like put her chair, her snout, not her chair, her snout like right up on me. It's very odd. It's personal space issues, Fiona. Personal space issues. Oh, okay. Like so. I just heard someone cough. It's either Mark or a serial killer. Hopefully it's Mark. Okay? So now we have that. So it's Mark. Mark, is that you? Okay, good. Mark is here. It's just not a serial killer. So that's going to go in there. But we still need to make it cute because I told you that this would not be an issue. And it's not. So buckle up, Trisha. Buckle up. Take a deep breath because we are now fussy cutting. I'm going to cut one of these little trucks out. Now, this North Pole delivery stuff, it comes with plenty of die cuts. And so my club people are going to get those this month. But I need more. So I'm cutting out this little fella, the rabbit driving the delivery truck in such a way that he is very clearly hurrying up to get all of Animal Land, all of their gifts, goodies, cards, all the things they need. Oh man, this is hard. Fussy cutting with y'all, but that's okay. I'm on it because I'm a trained, what have I told y'all? Trained professional. Okay, good. Hey, that's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. This little guy is going to go right on the top here. But before I do that, I'm showing you guys another new bundle. Love this one. Love it. It is Banner Sayings. Banner Sayings. Let me tell you why I love it. Okay. It's $38.50. It's a punch. It's a punch. You guys know I am horrible at punching these little ends or freehanding them. Now I don't have to. Look at that. That is good stuff. So this, obviously, these stamps are designed to match the punch, but there's any number of them, okay? Any number of words we can use. So we've got you are loved, consider yourself hugged. That's as close as you're going to get to a hug from me, wishing you good things. I love the font here, that you did it. I'm here for you. Happy birthday. I mean, so many things, right? So many. You could use them for just about anything. I'm going to do sending my love because my guy is sending something. And it is tricky when you're sending someone hand sanitizer because you don't want to offend. You know, it would be like sending someone toothpaste, right? I mean, like, why are they sending me that? But I think here, the hand sanitizer, sending my love because I love you and I don't want you to get sick. So we're going to keep our hands sanitized. I just made that up. I don't know. Okay. So let me get my block. Put this on here properly. Sending my love. And just a little scrap of white. You don't need a full great piece of white. All right. Just a scrap of it will do. And I'm going to stamp it in real red. I think that'll pop. And sending my love. Yeah, I'm going to stamp it one more time. Okay. That's better. Sending my love. Sending all my love in my hand sanitizer. And then I'm going to use this one. But see how I fit it in? You could use whatever you wanted to use, right? But I'm going to use this one. I like that length. So sending my love. This would be great for Valentine's, right? And look, now I have a bonus. I'm going to tell you what. I believe this is going to sell. I believe this is going to sell. And by sell, I mean out. So I'm telling you something you might want to consider. You can get the punch, certainly all by yourself. Well, not all by yourself, all by itself. But might as well get the words. It's always great to have a good word set. Okay. Sending my love is going to go right here to make this super cute. And then my little fella is going to go right here. And you can embellish this however you want to. You sure don't need to use North Pole delivery, although I bet my club people are going to be glad they have it. But you can use whatever you want. Okay, and then I'm going to just put him right there. Let me scoot him over a little bit because he's kind of hiding that S. That's the one thing with the tires. You got to play around a little bit. Cute. 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 Look at that. Look at that. That is a quick, easy, super cute gift for my $1 Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer. All right. Now, if you don't want this to spill or to fall out, all you need to do is put a dimensional on each end. If you want it to like really stay in that box, maybe you're going to mail it or it's, you know, whatever. Okay. And then stick it down in there. It ain't going anywhere. It ain't going anywhere, guys. This is a great, quick, easy, super cute box. So again, this is the Banner Sayings bundle. It's an online exclusive. It just went live today. So you can take a look at that. $38.50. And the Happy Haven, which made this super, super cute card right here. And the suite for Hobby Haven, not Happy Haven, is $77.50. If you've got just the bundle, it'd be a little less than that. So those are our projects today. I do have something I want to show you though. So the Great North American Stampin' Show girls, you know, we did a holiday traditions class. That class sold out, so it's not available, but the tutorial is still available. So I wanted to show you, I can't show them all because I'm going to be showing them in my gas video this week, but I did want to show you this entire project here. Okay, so this comes off and you have, see how cute that is on the inside? So this opens up, and again, I'm not talking scrapbooking, put gift cards in here, write a note, and then attach a gift card there. This would be a great gift for somebody, like if you get them, like, you know, I know with the young adults I teach at church, like if I put in, or even Matt and Jackie, like 3 or 4 $10 gift cards, they would love that, okay, to different places. That is super, super cute. And again, with this belly band. So if you're interested, the tutorial is still available for that. And I will have that linked here so you have that. I talked about tomorrow's the last day for the Santa's Workshop Craft Along. And I'm going to bring the camera up. Up. Okay, and flip it. Okay, I'm back. So I have told you guys as a kind of enticement for you. I hope you enjoyed these projects. You know, you can do whatever you want with them. You can copy them. I give you all the directions and everything like that as a little incentive, just because it's the first day of the online exclusives being available to everybody. If you place a $75 order today, I'm going to send you one of the things that you guys love. I'm going to send you 5 completed cards that you will have ready to go to send out. And I'm going to send you a retired embellishment, but brand new. Okay. So a brand new retired embellishment. So you would get that. So if you choose to take advantage of the new online exclusives, you can. And that would be for anybody who orders from today, Tuesday through Sunday. Okay. So that's what I got. That's what I know. That's what's going on. But thank you guys for stopping by. I hope that you liked these projects. I gotta get my computer back again. That's what I'm doing when I'm looking away, to make sure there's no comments that I need to focus on. And I hope there's something that you want to make, that you want to duplicate. I think that would be awesome. So yay, Marcia liked it. Kathy liked it. Lisa liked it. Leanne, I'm a hugger, so we better not meet in real life. I'm telling you, Leanne, it's a concern. So I'm teasing. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I will see you Thursday night for the Great North American Stampin' Show. And I'll be in the Stampin' Shine group just creating all sorts of tomfoolery. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.